This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Not everyone is careful with your personal information, which might explain why there's a victim of identity theft every 5 seconds in the U.S. Fortunately, there's LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity. If your identity is stolen, a U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year by visiting LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
We do start with the Yankees in the Bronx. Aaron Judge's first home run of the postseason broke the tension in the form of a 2-run, 7th-inning drive that helped boost New York over the Cleveland Guardians 6-3 for a 2-0 AL Championship Series lead. Judge, who entered with just 1 RBI in the playoffs, hit a sacrifice fly and a 2-run second. That put the Yankees ahead 3-0 at the time after Cleveland intentionally walked Juan Soto to load the bases. With New York leading 4-2 in the 7th, likely AL MVP, drove a fastball at the letters from Hunter Gaddis, 414 feet to center, for his 14th career postseason home run. In a matchup of aces who had off nights, Cleveland's Tanner Bibee got just 4 outs in the shortest start of his professional career, and an erratic Garrett Cole was chased after 4 walks and 4 1/3 innings of work for him. Winner Clay Holmes, Tim Hill, and Tommy Kahnle combined for 3 2/3 scoreless innings out of the pen for New York. Jose Ramirez had a 9th-inning home run off Luke Weaver, just a second earned run New York's bullpen has allowed over 23 1/3 innings in 6 postseason games. Torres reached base leading off for the 5th time in the playoffs and had 3 hits. Anthony Rizzo had 2 hits and is 3 for 7 in 2 games since returning from a pair of fractured fingers that caused him to miss the division series. And Alex Verdugo contributed with an opposite field RBI double in the 2-run second inning. Rookie shortstop Brian Rocchio and right fielder Will Brennan committed run-scoring errors for the Guardians. Rocchio dropped Judge's first inning pop-up, allowing Torres to score there. After Cleveland closed 3-2, I should say, Brennan bobbled the ball when he tried for a barehanded pickup of Rizzo's 6th-inning double that caromed off the low wall down the right field line. Anthony Volpe, who had been on first, sprinted home in that scenario. After a day off, Game 3 is tomorrow in Cleveland with Clark Schmidt set to take the hill for the Yanks. As for the Mets, they take their NLCS against the LA Dodgers back home to Citi Field tonight with things knotted at 1 game apiece. First pitch from Queens is scheduled for 8:08 p.m. with the righty Luis Severino set to start against LA's Walker Buehler. A1 Sidney Rosenberg will be in attendance. Look out for him. Finally to the ice in Carolina, where the Devils got doubled up last night by the Hurricanes. The final score there 4-2. Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier scored for the Devils, who had a 2-game winning streak halted. Jacob Markstrom stopped 30 shots. Hughes scored on a shot through Kochetkov's legs a little over a minute into the second period to give the Devils a 1-0 lead at the time. He was the 10th goal scorer for New Jersey this season. The Devs, in their second set of back-to-back games this season, after a home win against Utah, didn't show much energy by the latter part of last night's contest. The Devils had more than 30 shots in 3 of their first 5 games. They had 24 against Carolina. Up next for them, they'll visit the Senators in Ottawa tomorrow night. The Rangers and Islanders are back in action come tomorrow night as well against the Red Wings in Detroit and the Blues in St. Louis, respectively. That is your Sports Gnome, and I'm Justin Ullich on 77 WABC.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.